welcome everybody to the stream. I'm Jonny Esports here, gonna play some Dimir Surveil. I guess, yeah, Dimir Surveil. Deck weighing pretty heavily on surveilling, and winning somehow. Mostly through Thief of Sanity, because that's the best card I own for these colors. And that's pretty much it. Thief of Sanity and Blood Operatives. Tier version of this deck, of course, has Doom Whisper. I think I actually even own one of those. Do I even own one of those? I don't even have one of those. So, no way we're building it that way. But I've been playing around with this build of it, and it's pretty good. It's pretty resilient. Its biggest problem is it doesn't close out the game very well. But let's just go over the deck. So I like to start with 2 divests in the main board, which I think is pretty sketchy. But like most of the time, this hits. This hits most decks. If it doesn't hit against control, this matchup is already so good against control that it almost doesn't matter you have a dead card. But it's good to have. Fungal Infection can often 2 for 1 on turn 1. Cast Down just helps with some more removal. Moment of Craving really helps with dealing with that Avanto Vanguard. That's kind of its main use. Also, you know, gaining 2 life is good against aggro. Discovery Dispersal, most of the time, is just for the discovery side to dig through your deck more. Thought Erasure is a Surveil trigger, which we'll get to why we need Surveil triggers in a little bit here. Yeah, Thought Erasure, it gets one of the cards, and if you end up dumping a card in the graveyard that you don't want to draw next, it feels like drawing a card. Some counters. Blood Operative is kind of one of the main ways to close out the game. Just does 3 damage and lifelink, relevant against aggro matchups. You'll often just block, kill something, take that lifelink, and be happy with it. You have the Surveil trigger to bring it back if you want to bring it back to coming to win. Some murders, because I don't have enough Vraska's Contempts. These probably should just all be Vraska's Contempts, but murder's not bad. Honestly, instant speed removal at 3 mana, non-conditional, is pretty good. Disinformation Campaign, this is basically what the deck is built around. Just Disinformation Campaign them to hell. Not too different from the control decks. Most of the control decks are only running 1 or 2 of these. I'm running 3. I used to be running 4. I found I drew it way too many times. I'm running 3 because this deck does kind of go out of control if you're doing that. Thief of Sanity is the best way to finish the game. Use their cards against them. I almost want to make a red, like a Grixis version of this deck that gives them haste. Because too many times they just die, but you try to play them when you have good control. Ravenous Chupacabra, more removal. Ritual Soot, tons of removal. Trying to deal with white weenies, those aggro decks. Golgari's kind of a rough matchup sometimes, but you also have Elders Reborn. This is another way to finish the game. Gets rid of somebody, usually gets rid of a card that they need, or it forces them to play a card that they don't want to play at that time. And then, of course, the third trigger puts a target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield. If it's the thing you killed with it on the tick 1, and then you got it back, huge value. But sometimes you just bring back Ravenous Chupacabra and kill another thing. And you're like, hey, 2 removal spells for price of 1, and I have a creature on board. Always feels good. Deck is lacking some lands, so I don't have them all, but ideally this would be a full set of Drowned Catacombs and Watery Graves. Running 3 Guild Gates. They don't matter sometimes too much. Sometimes you get to surveil them away, and it doesn't matter if you have top lands. Suite of Removal. Duresses makes you even better against control. Again, this is such a fantastic matchup against control anyway. It's so good. Fungal Infection, if you need just more for those aggro decks, those white weenie decks. Disdainful Stroke, again, usually up against control. Things that win on big planeswalkers, more anti-control stuff. Plague Crafter gives you another kind of source of removal. One of the best things you do sometimes is you kill something with Ravenous Chupacabra, you bring Plague Crafter, and all you really do is make your Ravenous Chupacabra 3/2. Kind of feels that way. Of course, also hits planeswalkers, which is nice. Unmoored Ego, if you're just like, I can't deal with Niv Mizzet. It's kind of your best way to deal with Niv Mizzet before Niv Mizzet even lands, and you're like, all right, cool. I'll never have to see that card ever. No, it actually might be good in this deck. I wonder if we go down a Duress and go up. What's that card that gives you control? Entrancing Melody. I'm actually gonna let's try it. Let's go down 1 Duress and go up an Entrancing Melody, because I have one, and I think it's worth trying out. So that'll be in the sideboard there. That is your deck tech. Let's get to the games. Let's play some competitive constructed and see if we haven't 5-0'd on stream for a long time, and I feel like it's gotta happen. It's gonna happen. Jeskai control is Drake's. They weren't able to do it. couple 2-2 finishes lately. I think I have a 3-2 as well in there. Or did I go 4-2 recently? I don't know. I haven't 5-0'd or 5-1'd or whatever. I haven't had 5 wins yet. So hopefully, this is the time I get it here. Yeah, we are not against this hand. A couple thought erasures. Early disinformation campaign. Sinister sabotage if I need it. It really helps when the opponent mulligans. It's the best feeling with this deck because you're like, oh yes, get closer to me beating you. Because you're just trying to get them empty-handed and then try to win the game. That's what you got left. Oh, control probably. This is good. These always feel good to play against someone playing control. You enjoy trying to control things. Get rid of the syncopate. We'll dumpster that. Because I don't want him to counter my next play. Just play, because we're just going to play a Thought Erasure. Oh, sorry, we're going to play a Disinformation Campaign. I don't want him to counter it. Get rid of a card from him. That's good protection to that, because you're just like, oh, discard a card that you're going to be able to, but at least you're not double drawing from it. So we'll take it. We're gonna hit this guy with another Thought Erasure here. Chromium! Let's just deal with that, because that can't be countered. We'll get rid of that. Redraw Disinformation Campaign. Dimir will be tapped. Pass the turn. So he put the land that I didn't know about, so now I know he doesn't have a counter. Misplay by the opponent. He'll probably use his Chemist's Insight. Or just discard the island. Still good for me. Chromium. I think we got a Chromium deck. Alright, now you have some cards I don't know about. What you got? Ooh, his own Thought Erasure. I got a mitt full of good stuff, my dude. Probably get rid of Aldis Thief of Sanity. I don't know. Gets rid of one on counter, that's fair. Ooh, search for this cat, that's something I don't want to see. See, this gets rid of the Vraska's Contempt, essentially. But what if I catch something worse? Keep my Sinister Sabotage up. This used to be a heavier deck on Surveil. It used to contain the Night Veil sprites. Just to like really keep that engine going, but... I'll just pass turn again. Try to draw. I'm okay with countering you. Do I still have Field of Ruin in this deck? It at least used to. Counter your counter of my own counter. Ritual set in any way. He does get to flip that, which is less than ideal. So he'll kill this, but it's a 2-for-1 essentially. Because if he doesn't kill it, he's insane. He'll kill it on his own turn. He's got his own that. Alright, well now we're just gonna see if I can get my Thief of Sanity rolling before his. And whatever, I'll discard a Moment of Craving to this Eldest Reborn. I feel super bad about it. Now if you have removal, this can dig for removal. You just straight top deck the removal spell. That's annoying. Not gonna lie, that's pretty annoying. Play out a new Thief of Sanity, play a tap Watery Grave, and pass the turn. I mean, I got my own Eldest Reborn. He's probably the counter, though. Well, let's peek. Information felt good. Decides not to use the removal on that guy. Interesting. I actually think using that is more valuable than using a Chemist's Insight. In my humble opinion. Getting my own search for a Scant is pretty cool. But this brings back my Disinformation campaign, which is also nice. This helps though. What does Chromium do? Do I want it more than I want? I honestly just think I want my own Thief of Sanities. Mind you, this also makes it so that we'll take his Chromium. Trying the ritual set's not super great. It's discard outpost for Chromium. Alright, game 1 win. Opponent realizes he's not going to win that one anytime soon. Alright, so this deck just gets intensely better in this matchup. Murder's bad, Moment of Craving's bad, Fungal Vector's bad, Cast Down's bad, and then you be happy with everything else. Chupacabra in case he brings out something I didn't deal with, and oh, actually, know what? Show me what you got, Sora 92. I will fight you. Waiting on your opponent. He'll go first. I'll duress turn 1, which is my favorite turn 1 play. Honestly, I always have a crush on making my opponent discard cards. That's why I probably should play Junt, but I don't. But yeah, I don't want you to have search for scout. It's too good as matchup. I need to draw an untapped land. Would be nice because I like the discovery here. That's not bad either. I'll do this again. You didn't negate my duress. Interesting. You did negate my duress. Alright. Alright. You might have another negate that you just drew. Like, that's why I'm surprised you wouldn't want to negate disinformation campaign. Like, you possibly have something here, but... see what that's funny. I mean, I'll thought erasure here because what I actually want to do is just thought erasure away his sinister sabotage. So if he just counters it, he's doing my work for me. But he gets the surveil instead of me. That's like what he wants. So that forces him to do that, which is fine. I actually would like to just get this up to dispersal. If he negates again, I'm in a beauty position. Okay, we'll get rid of Aldous Reborn. We just got a player on that seal away, which is fine. I mean, even if I play into it, just let him play it out. Like, playing Blood Operative and making him use it is still like playing into it. Let's play it. In case you have a way to bring... Doubt you have any way to bring back enchantments. Small chance you have a way to bring back spells, so I'll just get rid of that. Like, I'm so ahead that I don't even care if he kills this. Although we would love to draw a land. It's the only kind of thing holding me back right now. Go ahead, go for it. That's what we wanted. If he has a counter for this, he has a counter for this, but he's still empty-handed after, no matter what. That is net ahead for me. He has a counter for this, he has a counter for this, but... Teferi. So he's 1 Teferi. 2 Teferis. 3 Teferis. Pretty sure Teferi's the only way he beats me now, as long as he doesn't top deck it now. We just keep up at least a Disdainful Stroke and negate at all times. And we won the game because opponents like... His opportunity to win the game was dropping Teferi right there. But I got rid of the chromium because I can't counter them. And yeah, that was the right move. Just want to double check. I'm like, wait, should I have chosen Teferi? Teferi's really hard to deal with, but I think that was the correct move because I can't counter chromium. At least Teferi leaves another man, and I had a mid full of counters. It was just like if he top decked it in that moment, then you're worried about it. But Dimir control or Dimir Surveil, whatever the heck this deck is. Dimir taking down game onto what's it called, Esper control. So we'll take it. Yes, good enough. Ooh, another control deck? I'll take it every time. This matchup against control is so good. Does he go to counter the Thought Erasure? Oh, that's actually pretty smart of him. So it's Jeskai. Gets rid of Acidic Sabotage. Makes sense. We'll pick at his hand. Well, feel like that's easy. I do not need the swamp. Okay, so he has 2 dead cards. I have a bunch of lands. So he can kill this, so we just will not play that. Again, those act as a removal towards this, but I think we want to try to pick out his hand if we can help it. Especially the Lava Coil, it is a little more rude. As long as I don't flood out here. If I flood out here, that's how I lose this game. Also, drawing all the creature removal doesn't help it. Move that to there, so it makes it look like I'm moving it to somewhere. If anyone pays attention to that crap. I knew he just dropped the land that he had, so move that to there. He's got 2. I don't think I dare. I probably want to save the dispersal, but sure. I don't mind him using removal on this thing. Just bring it back. Let's get rid of expansion. You could have Mirari Conjecture or some shit in that deck, so. Probably use a Lava Coil because it gets rid of it permanently, and I don't mind. Oh no! He's got to just strike it. Oh, I don't have enough mana for this, never mind. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. rid of the settle. These two fairies. It's his prerogative to play it. Did he know I had to? I don't think he knew.
Want me to phase you out of time?
He forfeits. Matchup doesn't get any more fun for you, Control. It gets worse. It just gets worse. Alright. You almost want to keep the moment cravings. Almost. Did I keep the Ritual Sutton last time by accident? It's entirely possible that I did for no reason. It just gets worse. I'll take going up against Control all day when I'm playing this deck. So, little about me, if you don't know, like, I really enjoy playing Control, but the thing I don't like I don't like the Control mirror, because I think the Control mirror is the boringest thing. So the reason I like this deck so much is because it's so good in the mirror that it's like, oh, okay, sweet. just win. Like, there isn't a lot of reasonable ways. This isn't a great hand to have kept. There isn't a lot of reasonable ways that I lose the Control mirror with this deck, so it's fun. If you counter this, I don't give a crap. That's bonus to me. Okay. Watch me get mana screwed after doing this. Nope, not punished. I want to play this Reformation campaign, but I actually don't want to counter right now. Yeah, I'll play it next turn now. That's basically what this looks like. Keep my counters up. Sure. I just gotta keep my counters up for Teferi. That's like literally all I gotta do right now. If he counters this, it's okay. I have to keep my counters up for Teferi. Teferi's kind of the one I was seeing. Yeah, you get that one. This forces him, lets him not draw instantly. You can opt. Like, I don't know if that's the right play. Like, if I should just like not thing, but you gotta try. Does get a negate out of his hand for when I want to play cards I actually want to play. I think without information on his deck right now, I will play out the Thief of Sanity this next turn. Again, if he counters it, we're okay with it. Goes to draw. Like, we don't want to protect these that much. He can kill it. Actually, in case he kept a Syncopate in hand, just gonna negate it. And if he has his own negate for it, great, because I'm going to dispersal. And so on. If he negates negate, that's fantastic for me. He's probably going to tuck.
Let's slow this down. Not so fast.
Makes sense. Now we're going to make him... Do I do it now? Or any reason to wait? No, because then he might have a counter. Oh, I don't have enough lands for this. Oh, I just punted. Oh, I just punted. That's so rough. That's a pretty hard punt. If anything, I just refresh this to fairy. That's a pretty hard punt by me. Oh, no. Sad. I'm sad. I'm sad I did that. I'm very sad I did that. Maybe. Can't counter that. Yeah, I think I just lose. It's pretty hard right now.
We need to move quickly.
Can I respond to that, sure? This is rough. Ah, I screwed up. That's so frustrating. That's okay. I control this game though. That's the bad part. No, we can get to this game because he's just gonna go off with this now. Okay. All right. That makes me want Chupacabra back in this deck. Maybe just one Chupacabra. I'll go down a Blood Operative. Oof, gross. Alright. Give me a turn to play. Alright, let's get back my head back into this. Again, this is a positive matchup for me. I would much prefer him not to have a negate right now. Good. Can't play around everything all the time. Now we see if we're punished for having bad mana base. Okay, so we should be in good shape here. Because I'll still have the negate. Oh no, I should have used negate there. So punt! Mega punt! Oh man. That's super frustrating. Oh Jesus. Okay, well, at least I made a better choice there. I'm so mad with how hard I punted that though. I just lose now. That's 2 punts in a row in both games. In a matchup that's so in my favor. It's ridiculously in my favor. Should have used the negate because he could have played that. I just lose. Yeah, I just lose. That was my game. That was 100% my game. Ugh! Lame! That loss is gonna burn. That loss is gonna burn. Mana screw hand, mana flat hand, mana screw hand, mana flat hand, mana screw hand. Like, holy shit, deck. Just my only hope is I can draw land. This guy's playing white weenie, and my rituals such as godlike play. I'm assuming he's playing Drakes, because that's the only reason to really want to have to come in top to anyone. Interesting! Spell Pierce and Drakes. Main deck Spell Pierce. Cool. Or he's playing Jeskai and he just really wanted to have Spell Pierce up. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so this ritual stood as shit. Okay. Either made for these. This deck was made for this matchup. Oh, I just realized doing this makes my screen go. Go. Wonder if you can see it on your side or no. Probably see my camera shake. Counter me again? You have every right to. This is your prerogative to. Yeah, I would too if I were you. I'd just be like, you're down to 1 card. Get wrecked. Okay, I could stop drawing lands now. Just money, please. Pass turn. He might be screwed with effectively as 1 red source. Pass turn. Sure. Pass turn. don't you play a bunch of weenies? We win the game. Let's see if this can play Blood Operative. Use a counter. I don't even care. Sure. Hmm. Yeah, we can't have you doing that. Even if that means you have to resolve something big here, we cannot have you drawing 6 cards. Like, this might mean Teferi now. But you already did this. That's what it is. Yeah. I imagine you were gonna have protection. That's fine. That's what it is. That's true. Counter. You just drew, didn't you? There's fairly few ways I win this, but my outs are he doesn't have a counter, and I can Eldest Reborn him. And my outs certainly aren't draw dead. So we'll see what he does. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's got 12 as lands out, so it's pretty unlikely. Yeah, okay, so that's just a loss. There's no point. I already conceded. That's right. Okay. Okay. Last time I got really cocky. I was too cocky. I got punished for it. This time, we're gonna win it. We are gonna win it. No fungal infection. No cast down. No moment of cravings. No troops. No ritual soots. Don't need to divest. No, don't need to divest. Maybe don't need the Eldest. No, Eldest one's pretty good. What did I, like, I subbed it, I had a perfect amount of cards. What did I sub out that, oh, murders. Okay, I don't need murders. We can keep that divest. because that used to be just subbing in forward harasses, but we'll keep it divest because it can come in handy. Down with his hand. I hope you didn't top deck a counter. Interesting. What are you gonna pick? I hope he picked Doom Whisperer. It'd be super funny if he picks Doom Whisperer. Because that's what I should be playing, but it's not what I am. Oh, he picks correctly. God damn it. Jerk. He has 2 Teferis in that. That's actually kind of scary. Alright. Fast turn. Is that he Ixalan bindings blood operative, and I like have no. He looked through my deck. If he actually looked through it, he knows blood operative is my like only other creature. Getting unworthy goes so bad. Whatever, I respect that. Outs of my opponent. You'd counter it. Just looking at his other cards.
Don't make another move.
That's scary because he knows I have this. He knows that's in my hand. So it's like he has a counter.
I am not.
Basically guaranteed has a negate in hand. I either don't play it and he wins the game, or I play it and hope he's bluffing. It's kind of the only way, right? He like guaranteed has negate though. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts in it. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Ugh, that did not go well. That did not go well. 3 favorable matchups. Oh, actually, I should at least show this. I open an Azor Lawbringer. This was an Omni card. Enters the battlefield, opponents can't cast instant surge during that player's turn. Alright. What is our other attacks? Interesting. Cards support Sundering. It's pretty fun. Exclusion. Hey, actually, that's pretty good. It's a good mono blue temple card I don't have. Actually, I don't know. It's been a wild card on it. Ugh. What a disappointing stream. So yeah, that's me losing going 1-2 with Dimir in 3 matchups that are supposed to be in my favor. So that feels bad. The first one I just easily won. Second one I punted a lot. Third one felt a little less in my control. I mulliganed both games, so that was a little less in my control. But I'm sure review this and there's some stuff I could have done better. But oh well, that was that. If you enjoy the stream, if you enjoy anything I do, please follow the social media things: Facebook.com/Jonny Esports content, as well as at Jonny Esports on Instagram and Twitter. Everything I do, all the content I make, everything I post is all trying to support my wish to become a esports showcaster. I do League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Overwatch. I've done Rocket League. I'm willing to learn new games and all that jazz too. So looking to make that my career, and helping my social media profiles are the things that help me the most kind of get there. But of course, you can subscribe to this channel and follow to help as well. All right, thanks everybody. See you next time.